Tough game for us, but very hard fought. I think that we played an overall solid game from how we defended for the most part and executed offensively. In all my years, I've never experienced being a part of a game, whether it was playing or coaching, where a team went 12 for 12 from the three-point line. And although, they shot extremely well from the three-point line, I thought that we were still in the game. Very proud of just our fight and the fact that even though they were so hot, like offensively, we still continued to play and we still continued to be ourselves. The momentum, from this game, I for sure, without a doubt, believe that it's usable. I mean, how we played from start to finish is what we need to make noise in the tournament. So the game did not end the way we wanted it to, but I'm okay with where we are going into the tournament, and I think that we'll be just fine. So proud of our kids and our effort.
Tina, there's always a lot of emotion around Senior Day. How do you think you'll remember this group of four, even though I know you didn't get to coach Fee as much as you would have liked to?
Well, I will remember them for setting a standard. For sure, for the time that I've been a part of this program, we are going to have a very young group. I know that they were a great example as far as, their effort, hard work, their ability to fight through and push through the tough times. In that first year, we had a whole lot of them. But I think that at any point, I know that if they would have broken or they wouldn't have continued to push through, it would have been very difficult for us to sell what we're building, to be able to come into this year and have goals and a standard in which, or example in which we wanted to play like. So the things that they did every single day in practice, in the classroom, is a great example for our young kids to follow. So now all of them have a standard that they can look forward to, and if they are blessed to achieve that level of consistency and hard work, then we are at a great place moving forward.
To both the seniors, obviously emotional day for you guys as well. Can you guys both kind of talk about your time here with Virginia and just the feelings kind of going into your senior day?
Yeah, like you said, it's an emotional day for both of us, all four of us really, because we've been through a lot through our 4 years here. There's a lot of people in our class going into 2016 that has transferred from the school that they committed to, and I think one of the big things that we harp on is our commitment to this program, a commitment to UVA. So thinking back on my time here, I really appreciate the experiences that UVA has given me, and I'm really proud of our commitment to this program.
Tina, obviously given up. Oh, sorry.
Okay. I'd echo a lot of those sentiments. Going in today, I don't know, I honestly wasn't as emotional today as I expected, but I definitely was emotional leading up to just realizing that this is going to be the last time of so many different things, of hearing the band, play the good old song, or hearing your name called. And it's funny, I never really watched any of the, footage on the Jumbotron before the game, but today was just about taking it all in and appreciating all that goes into the production. And so that was a special experience. But just looking back over the 4 years, as Nikki said, our class has been through so much and we've stuck together. And that's what I'm really, really proud of. And hopefully the girls underneath us will look to that and just learn to be resilient, because I think we've grown and learned so much through these past 4 years, and these are lessons that we'll take beyond UVA. And so just so appreciative of all the lessons and growth and maturity.
Obviously giving up 13 three-pointers in a row is not what you want to do. Giving up 14 in a game, not what you want to do. But to lose by 11 after that, what kind of grit did you see from your guys today?
I would probably change that verbiage. We didn't just give them up. They weren't standing out there shooting wide open. We had a game plan and we had to take away something. In our first game, Kunin, she killed us. I mean, it would have been very difficult for us to play her one-on-one. I would say 95% of those three-point shots were contested. They made extremely tough shots. I wouldn't change this game plan that we had today going into if we had to play them again tomorrow. I would dare them to make 12 in a row again. It's just kind of one of those experiences that you have, in your basketball lifetime that you'll probably never see again. So give up? No. Not okay with the fact that they made so many? Absolutely. The fact that we were in the game the way we were, it was planned because we believed in the game plan that we set forth, and I believe in it over and over again. If we can go or we can continue to play at the level that we're playing right now and be as consistent in our game plan, because I believe we have really good ones. And if we execute offensively, then we give ourselves a chance. So I am not feeling at all that we didn't do the things that we were supposed to do. We probably missed some shots or some, but it wasn't because we didn't execute. We got the shots that we wanted to get. We just didn't make them.
Jocelyn, as a player, what was it like to be out there and just see shot after shot after shot? I'm sure you've never experienced anything like that either.
Yeah, and I think for, every position to be hitting a three at some point. I think that was the thing that was kind of like, okay, still trusting the game plan, but it's amazing. And they were definitely confident. So it was a little deflating at times, just, okay, like the ball went through again. Is it going to not go, not going to go through the basket this time? But at the end of the day, in the game, some shots are going to fall, some shots aren't. And so going in at halftime, it's like they're really hot right now, they're confident, but the chances of them sustaining that hot streak isn't very high. So just focusing on that and playing the defense that we know we can play, it was just more of our mentality rather than lingering on the fact that they were hitting threes.
Jocelyn, after the game, something you said was you were thanking the youngins, as you said, on the team. And Shamira had a great second half. Carol started off really hot as well. So
Yeah.
what's your kind of faith in the future of this program as a senior, kind of looking at what's going to be left behind here?
Yeah, I think, we came into this program with a mindset to make an impact. And the hope right now is, one, to be consistent. That's one thing I've been saying in the past couple weeks. To be consistent, and that for me is a key that in the future we'll be okay. And I think we have seen some consistent play. Like Carol's been playing really well for us on both the offense and defensive end. So I think that gives a lot of hope for the upcoming year. But, I'll also preach to the youngins. It's about how hard they work in the off season. And I think the other key thing is going to be who's going to step up into leadership. When we came in as first years, that was something that we were very similar to this class, right? Expected to play immediately. And when the upperclassmen who were here and contributing left, we had to find our identity and what it's like to lead, what it means to lead, and not only by example, but vocally, right? And to how to instruct and encourage. And so I think that's something that this team next year is going to have to look forward to, but I think they're very much capable of doing so.
Any last questions?
Yeah.
All right, last game at home, going into the ACC tournament soon. Do you take this loss in stride, playing competitive team? Do you think it prepares you for what's ahead the rest of the season? And speak upon that.
We don't take the loss in stride. Like, we don't like losing. I think that I'm very proud of the fact that we're a group of sore losers. Like, we don't like to lose, so it will definitely be incentive in going into the tournament to get a win. Where we are as far as how we're defending and how we're executing offensively, I do believe we're in a good place. So the things that we were able to do within this game gives us a confidence and a knowing that we can continue to do that. But by no means are we okay with the loss, like, at all. It's just not who we are. Thank you. Go Hoos.